Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of So What You Hear. I'm Jay,
I'm Craig.
Tiff.
and we are through another exciting week of football on
Yeah.
something.
We suck. This
It's
is
just look.
collectively. This is
Terrible.
the saddest table in
In the
the NFL.
NFL, it's
Oh.
so
Oh my
bad.
goodness! Like
How do you lose the game on a blocked field goal, a blocked punt, and so much?
Also, how do you lose a game? How do you lose a game when the score was 10-6? Like,
that was a bad Jacksonville. Jacksonville's already bad.
also, let's not even forget, man, Drew Lock, you fucking stink.
True Luck's terrible. In a boot. Tommy DeVito will be playing this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, he's locked up. Great.
Yep. They will not let him out. Oh man, these games.
It's
these
the
games.
bad. Like
Chiefs get lucky again.
Oh my
because
goodness,
That's
like-
just what they do.
12-1.
I just
Field goes up, dong. Oh, of course he missed it. Nope.
no.
It went in.
Yeah, and they win. And they are like, oh yeah, we won this.
We do this like
It was
okay.
a bad team.
If any of this stuff happened once, you'd be like, good teams just find a way to win.
It was a bad team. It was
This
Chargers.
is every week now where the end play, the resulting play to win them the game is like, that's kind of BS, right?
It's crazy. Like
They would be 500 at best.
it's
If
crazy.
things
Yeah,
just didn't
yeah,
go
yeah.
their way. And that's the thing, like,
500.
things like,
There's a horseshoe up their booties. Like
No.
yes, but all of that stuff is nullified when the playoffs come.
yeah.
Because
Because like last year, I knew they're going to be one and done. But even that was luck because it was freezing in Kansas City. Like
yeah, but
Yeah.
the only thing about that
it
is
was like
also,
dangerously.
we
cold.
know that they're like the Bulls. They perform in the postseason.
Yeah.
It's just frustrating.
Until he shows me otherwise, I believe that they have a chance.
I
You have to
100%.
believe, Peter.
Shut up.
Only reason is because we've seen them when we thought they were at their worst.
I
And
mean,
what
he
happened?
And they
was
still
hurt
win a
and they
Super Bowl.
still win. It's
My
crazy.
man had one leg to the playoffs.
He hobbled for the two most important games.
Because the one they lost is his cockiest one. So like,
Yeah. Hold on, which one? The
Two.
one
They
that
lost
lost to Tampa?
yeah.
No, he had no line. I won't
No,
even
which one of
He
them?
Birdie beat him, but he also had no. Remember, he lost like 2 of his tackles.
Yeah.
He
He
had
was
like
a little cocky with Philly, right? He lost to Philly, right?
no, he didn't.
No.
He's only lost
He's
to
only
Brady.
lost once.
Then why question it? You got me. You had me misjudging myself. I thought I spoke wrong. I thought I spoke wrong. The Tampa Bay. You like to Tampa? Then what else? That's why I thought I spoke wrong when he questioned it. Yes.
You're right.
I was like, oh, I'm like, who am I thinking about? Okay. No.
Anyway,
you questioned it, and now
so-
I'm like, I must have been wrong.
Moving on.
What was there to
crazy.
question if there's only one of them?
2 tickets to paradise.
See, okay.
So,
Okay. I see how it is. I got it.
so Russ is the real deal.
That's
That
gaslighting
team is
system.
gonna be yeah.
Oh man, they scare me. They look like that 05 team. Like they shouldn't be winning games.
No, but they are.
They are.
But they're gritty.
You're like,
and,
wow,
yeah, and they're just pulling it
this
out.
team is just not really. And then you look up at the end of the game, you're like, they're winning.
Yeah.
Traditional.
How did that happen?
Traditional Steelers football. Great defense. The offense just gets it done.
Manageable offense. That's what we do.
And-
Steelers.
And we also have to own it all up to who? One Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you doubted him last year. and
I definitely thought
We
he was
did.
fired.
We did.
Definitely,
we, I, like, they're
called
not-
for it. I called.
they're
For,
not-
I even called for his. I called for his.
I told
pretty
you.
sure he's gonna win Coach of the Year.
I told
If
you.
it ain't him, it's gonna be Dan Campbell.
Yeah, probably Dan Campbell.
It depends, because people expected Dan Campbell to do what Dan Campbell's doing. It was more of the, are you gonna be able to do it when the expectations are there?
Yeah.
Everybody was like, Russ is washed. Justin Fields is not ever gonna be good. How is this untalented bum-ass Steelers team gonna win? Tomlin could barely put the wins together last
Yeah.
year, and now it's like, so what team do you think they can't beat? Like, I don't think there's a team they can't beat.
This
Will
Lions
they beat every
This
team?
Lions team is dangerous.
Oh, they're really, really, really good. And I want to say, if you line the Steelers and the Lions up 10 times, I'd even probably give them 7, 8 times that the Lions would win. The problem is the playoffs, the Super Bowl, where these two teams would meet.
So somehow,
If it's one of those other three,
somehow the Steelers would win this.
the Steelers have a 7th ring.
Yeah, they have a 7th ring. That's how I would see it. Like it'd be some food. It'd be like George Pickens.
Yeah, I mean, just rainbow balls
Yeah,
all
yeah.
day. It's gonna be one of them games where
Najee gets like an 80-yard run,
yeah,
and then it's like, oh look, Minka Fitzpatrick pick 6.
TJ Watt strip back.
Jared Goff doesn't know what hits him. They look like
Jared
the Broncos in
Goff
08 against the
5
Seahawks.
picks and can't come back like he did against
Yeah.
Houston.
Yeah.
Carolina against the Broncos. Oh, that was bad.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was bad too.
Bad.
But that's same thing. Broncos versus Seahawks, like,
Just got blown out the water.
and that's the kind of team that Pittsburgh is, and the Lions are,
Yeah.
and that's how that ends up
And
happening.
there's one common denominator between those two teams. If that happens, that'd be Russ.
Are you seeing all
That'd be
the?
his third Super Bowl.
That would be his third Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And
Are you
2-1.
seeing all the apologies? Like all the
Yeah.
the
for what,
media
right?
people. Like I said, I've been spending the entire year saying
Russ.
dude's washed. He underwhelmed as a career, and now I'm like, yeah, he's good. He's good.
I mean, I never understood the hate on Russ anyway.
It's because the optics coming out of Seattle, what they were saying, how.
He's-
I mean, do we not have eyes?
well,
'Cause
okay.
For the longest time, he was Seattle. Like, I mean, it
To
was
be fair,
everything.
though, the other problem is some of the stuff he does that he gets made fun of for. He seems like he's trying to do something, and you're like, I think now in Pittsburgh, because he's still doing it, it's like you're finally getting those friends that are coming out to everybody going, no, he's just kind of weird. Like when he's doing calisthenics on the plane on the way over, that like you seem like you're trying to draw attention to yourself.
No,
What are you
but
doing?
I just might be
The
me.
Mr. Unlimited. That's so corny. You have to be doing this on purpose. And then you realize, like, oh,
You're odd.
you're just a goofball.
Yeah.
But he's a lovable goofball. And I think
Because
we're
all
going to
his
have to
teammates
realize
love him.
that.
All
Yeah.
his teammates love him.
You're going to have to realize he's a lovable goofball. He's Steve Rogers. Like the original, like, 1940 version Steve Rogers, Captain America. Like, hey, language type.
Yeah,
like, that's Russell Wilson.
But like, his height, they always ragged him on.
So,
Like, the 1 year, he's doing all this to stay afloat, and he
The
goes
Let
off.
Russ Cook year.
And but they're like, he's showing his best image of a Kyle Murray, and I'm like,
Patrick. Oh.
no, it was Murray.
Oh, wow, that's even
They
worse.
was comparing him to Murray, and I'm like, he was here before Murray.
You know he was doing this before
Yeah,
Murray,
yeah.
right?
It's Murray
Yeah.
for him, not the other. Too much Diddy.
Anyway,
You know what I'm saying. Anyway,
yeah.
like
I
you know
get
what I'm
what you're
saying.
saying.
I'm just like this, just disrespectful. Like
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying. They
But-
be Sierra, they be disrespecting your man. That's all I'm saying.
and what does he do? I mean, what that contract that he's still getting paid from Denver is like $250 million. He's got another contract. He's getting another. Somebody
that's
is
I-
going to
I
pay
was
Russ
like,
again in the next year or
The
two.
Giants is crazy because I would definitely have called him. Shit,
He says that
Jerry
he
should have
was
called him.
he was stopping by us, but he was pretty sure talking to Tomlin on the phone on the way that he was going to Pittsburgh.
like,
But
and yeah, Tomlin knew what to say to him.
for
Easy
goodness sake.
peasy.
like
With Malik Neighbors and the guys we have and Tyrone Tracy and Russ.
oh,
would've been
it'd be
so-
yes, it
oh.
would be nice. It'd be a whole different season. Like it'd be a 100% a different season.
Yeah, and you guys could got him for $1 million.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I'm not saying that we'd be in the position of Pittsburgh, like
But
pushing
how
for a
long
Super
though
Bowl,
he would sit
but
on the bench before they be like, Daniel Jones is trash though. That's the
I don't
frustrating
think it would have
part.
been that long. I
That-
don't think
No, then he would have beat him out for the job.
when they put Drew
I
Lock
don't
in,
know. He kind of got hurt. Now,
when
so he
they
can't even
put Drew
play.
Lock in the preseason, there was a murmur of like, if we see good play from Lock, he's coming up out of there. And Drew Lock went in and
horrible.
found a way to look worse than Daniel Jones. And we were like,
Oh, never mind. Like,
so
we
let's
gonna
just
lose, we gonna
try
lose.
with him.
Yeah.
We're paying him a bunch of money. And then it was like, all right, dude, you got to go. You're terrible.
And
You're
then
so
Drew Lock didn't. Dude, he was like over 16 in the first quarter. I swear he was.
He was.
bad.
Dude was trash.
He's so terrible.
You were right. Fucking criminal.
Yes. Yes. Stealing money.
It all comes full circle.
Call the cops.
It all comes
Like to
full
report a
circle.
crime.
Oh man.
Oh my God, robbery.
Yeah.
But was that the week? What else?
Oh, did you see them fly the plane that said, "John Mara, please clean up this dumpster fire over our stadium"?
No, I did not.
Yes, during pregame, somebody flew a plane with a banner off the back that said, "Mr. Mara, please clean up this dumpster fire." Yeah, flew it over the thing.
That was some money too.
They asked Dayball, and Dayball said, "I mean, we've won 2 games this year. Who's not pissed off?" They asked Malik. Malik said, "I ain't paid for the plane, so yeah, that's all I gotta say."
I ain't saying we not dumpster fire. It's just
I mean,
I
hey,
do it.
I'm there. I'm hearing Cam Ward. I'm good with Cam Ward.
Okay.
Cam Ward or Shador? I'm good.
No, Shador. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it sounded like I was trying to speak Spanish.
Yeah, I mean, towards the end of the college football season,
A lot of them other
Was it-
quarterbacks look
was
like
it-
trash.
Quinn Ewers.
Like,
look
I'm
good.
to the point where if
Carson
we
Beck is
can't
now
get
a 5th rounder at best.
easy, and that coming off an injury,
Yeah, that's the thing.
So you thinking veteran? Or what you thinking?
I'm thinking if we can't get Cam Ward or Shador, I think we go vet and try to hope to trade the house for a 1st-round pick. And
No,
get us
you
someone
might get
next
Gabriel
year.
from Oregon.
Oh, that
He-
kid
yeah,
is.
he-
He is showing.
he
Well,
has-
then maybe we go vet and go Gabe. That might be a thing. He's showing some promise, but I don't
he's-
think he's going to be a day one in there.
No, but you might be if you get him cheap and you get a cheaper veteran, it works with
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, that's
Maybe you'll get a Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco.
Shit.
Jeez.
What do you think Aaron
Maybe
going?
Minnesota will fuck up and you might get a Sam Darnold.
You think
Sam Darnold.
Aaron's staying?
Shoot. Kirk Cousins.
Y'all hear me?
Huh?
Aaron.
You think
Aaron
Aaron's
Rodgers.
staying?
I don't know. Woody's talking. There's rumors that Woody said he's done with it.
Yeah, then that's what I'm saying. Like,
And he,
yeah,
like
he-
you said, he only
he
have
wouldn't
to
even
fill
have
his
to.
house.
That's what I said Saturday. He
Yeah.
won't even have to redo his house.
Just move
Or
on.
no, he did redo his house. He won't even have to sell his
Y'all
house.
have the same facility or no? When y'all practice?
We play. No, we don't
Y'all
have the same
practice
practice
it, okay.
facility, but I don't think we have the same practice facility.
Heck no, because y'all would see each other.
Oh, well,
yeah,
yeah.
that's not.
Which is why we call it Giant Stadium, because our practice facility is attached to MetLife.
Okay.
Is it?
Yes,
You
the Quest
sure?
Diagnostics Center is like in the parking lot across the street.
Oh.
I don't know.
But anyway, talking about dumpster fires, Trouble in Paradise in the city of brotherly love, huh?
They
I think I said I think I said frauds. I said you'll see them start to fall apart as it comes to the playoffs,
Yeah,
and
but
they're eventually going to get one and
Yeah,
done.
but they're still winning.
they
so.
still winning.
Yes,
They are.
yes,
Now,
they're still winning.
Carolina should have won that game.
Should have. Carolina, the
Yeah,
Panthers
Because
Yeah.
should have won that game.
because Jalen Hurts is not doing well throwing of the ball.
It's almost like he's not a real good quarterback. Shocking.
Yeah, they was it AJ Brown?
Yeah,
They
Yeah.
were he had choice words like
and then was it Brandon Graham that like, well, he needs to do better and get himself together, and they need to stop being little girls.
yeah.
and they need to talk to
it's-
each other.
Yeah, stop the
I'm
personal.
like, oh,
yeah.
and then Sirianni come out and is like, last year they said we ain't like each other. I ain't know what was going on with that. I guess they can fix it. Like, dude, you suck. You're such a terrible
you
coach.
are the coach. Like
Like, you're such a terrible coach. Like, dog, you see how depressed Philly fans get when you point out that Sirianni's still their coach? They're winning, and they get sad at the fact that they still have their head coach. What team gets upset that their
Over
head coach
winning,
is still there
yeah.
when they're winning?
mhm.
It's Philly.
Well, I guess
He's
that's
a
like,
big fat phony.
they're talking about keeping McCarthy and they're losing. So yeah,
We're talking about phonies, but
I'm sorry.
seriously, like I think this is exactly what I was going to say.
It definitely is not good for.
It's
team
not
when
there.
They start fighting at home. At home, they like you see them like on the field fighting each other. It's just problems that haven't happened. I'm sure that's
Yeah.
close. But
Yeah.
wasn't remember early 2000s, I believe it was. Washington, what was it, like Brian Westbrook and them? They were like fighting each other on the sidelines during the games and stuff.
So
I think somebody tried to stab somebody.
Oh, I don't remember all
I don't
that.
know
I don't
about
remember
that
all
one,
that.
but
I
You
do
remember that? Somebody tried to stab somebody with a pair of scissors or some
no,
shit.
I don't.
It was
remember.
crazy.
on the sideline.
Yeah, It might have been practice, but they
Well,
yeah.
Dallas had fights in practice, so
Well, yeah.
that happens.
I mean, fights at practice happen, but
Offense,
they was fighting.
defense.
They was fighting during a game, and then I thought I remember somebody tried to like
That
stab
sounds
somebody
kind of familiar, but I don't remember the stabbing. And we're gonna say allegedly.
allegedly. Well, I said I thought they
Yeah,
said there
I'm
was
just
reports
learning,
that some
yeah.
stuff happened like that. People said some
So
stuff.
people done said,
I done heard some stuff from some people, and they think that happened.
and, yeah, that's always reliable. That's what I go with.
But coming into the playoffs when it matters, like I said, regular season does not matter. Nobody cares who the best team coming out of the regular season was. Only people that get remembered is who won the Super Bowl. So we'll see when they get in the Super Bowl whether they get forgotten. And talking on that exact same point, there's a lot of murmurs that with all the going for it on first down when they need to, don't need to, whether it's going to, is Dan Campbell going to blow this season for them doing all this?
No, I think he truly believes he's not changing anything because he knows where they got to last year. I think he truly believes if I change it now, I can fuck up something. I might as well.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's just how he is. Like those
Yeah.
are the decisions he makes. He wants it all now, kind of. Which is when it works, and I think it works more than it don't work, which is a positive. But when it does not work,
I
it's
think
bad.
he went like 4-1 on going for it on fourth down
Yeah.
in the game this weekend. So like,
that's what I'm saying.
it's kind of like being with a gambler.
Yeah.
You can't be with a
long as they
gambler and when they're
winning.
winning, be like, oh, you're driving in fancy cars, you're staying in fancy hotel rooms, champagne and Louis Vuittons, and then when he goes on a losing streak, oh, you're a bum. And no,
Yeah, I can't be with a gambler.
it's gonna be like that. That's what's gonna happen. You're
Yeah.
gonna have ups and downs.
Yeah, I agree. And so
Sometimes being with Scarface is, a vacation on an island. Sometimes it's your house getting shut up. I mean,
the fans
you got to deal with one if
remember
you want the
when
other.
it doesn't work.
And
That's
Yeah.
the
I
problem.
also think he knows that Lions' window is very finite.
I mean, he didn't know if they were going to get back last year. He was like, it doesn't happen.
This might be it.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand how hard what just happened is. I don't.
And so you take the shot when you get the shot.
Yeah.
So
And the one at the end of the game was 100% necessary to make sure that they didn't give them the ball back.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you cannot.
because
you
they
cannot.
cannot stop.
And the preemptive of everybody is waiting to see if the Chiefs are going to three-peat. So there's a high probability the team you're going to have to beat in the Super Bowl
It's the Chiefs.
is the Chiefs. And
And
you
can't
do not give Patrick
You
Mahomes the
can't
ball
give
back.
them back the ball.
Period.
That's very true. You need
So
to
let's
hold
go
it
ahead and get in that
for
rhythm
the
now.
last second.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, that's true. You don't get that motherfucking ball back at all.
Yeah,
Not
that's
even
not going to happen.
seconds.
If Dan Campbell plays the Chiefs like that and does what he does, he's going to be the guy that we're like, wow, they finally beat him in the Super Bowl. Somebody finally beat him in the playoffs. Like,
Or we'll be on the other side.
dear God, they got 3. How the hell? And then
Somehow Patrick did it.
Taylor Swift's going to write her first happy album.
They're gonna propose on the 50-yard line.
Oh.
He's going to propose. No, he's going to propose to her at the White House.
Yeah.
With
No.
Trump? No.
No.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
No,
Yeah, that's
not the
probably
cat
what it is.
lady. No.
No. They will not do that. He will propose the 50-yard line.
It'll be the 50.
Or the
parade.
parade. Yeah.
The parade. That's
I was
where it
thinking the little
is.
speech they give on the podium when they do the interviews at the end of the game.
Oh, when they get the bolt, the trophy.
Yeah, like they get the trophy and
Oh,
stuff.
you
That'd be
think
crazy.
Takes all. Everybody's watching that part.
Yeah.
Everyone's watching the trophy ceremony.
Oh my God, I never even thought about
Yeah,
that's
they'd be all on
Millions,
stage
hundreds
and
of
stuff.
millions of people watching.
That'd be crazy.
That's prime time.
I'm saying I do. That's crazy. No.
Why? Okay, so remember that it was really stupid, but they did a whole story because he ended up performing with her on stage for one of her tours. Do you think Travis Kelce is going to be the first NFL player to play in a Super Bowl and perform at a halftime show?
I don't think Andy's gonna let that happen.
What if they're not in the Super Bowl? What if it's like next year? They already have. What's his name? Kendrick's performing this year. What if Taylor Swift does the Super Bowl next year and Kansas City doesn't make it?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway.
Oh my goodness.
Going-
I think we
big.
really
Yeah, we
got
just went off on a tangent.
Okay.
But anyway,
We started
God,
off
we were talking
with-
about Dan Campbell being too
Off with
risky.
the Lions.
How did we get here? All right, well, this is also, I'm realizing, a very NFC heavy. Like, we know what's up in the AFC. We just got to wait to the playoffs. The NFC is where things are
Yeah,
muddy.
yeah.
But Y'all think that everybody forgot that Minnesota has only got like 2 losses on the season and that they've almost beat every team they've come across?
I think so a little bit. Yeah.
Sam Darnold has been lights out.
I mean, they have one of the best receiving cores in the league.
Yeah.
Brian Flores has got that defense playing just, oh my God, this is the best Minnesota defense, the Purple People Eaters. Like,
Yep.
that's
Yeah.
crazy. And I think that this could be the kryptonite of the Lions and
When do they
Chiefs
play
and-
the Lions again?
Well, I don't know if they played. They haven't played them a second time yet, have they?
I don't think so.
I don't
No.
know. I think it's coming up though. It's fairly soon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
No,
Because even
I think it's like one of the last weeks, so they don't know if anybody's going to be playing.
okay, because even if the Lions beat them again, it's hard to beat a
The
team
team 3 times.
It really is.
And you just not talking about them, and everybody
Yeah,
just kind of.
it's the last game of the season.
Yeah.
So yeah, they might not. Yeah,
So they might not even be playing people, either one of them.
unless I don't know, that might be for.
Yeah, that's why I had to get rid of
I guess that hold
Bears
on, that
defense.
depends though too. If there's a chance they could be playing for the division.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So if they're playing for the division, they're playing everybody.
Oh, that would be
Because
a real game.
isn't Detroit only one game ahead of them?
I think you're right, yeah, because I think they only have 2 losses.
Yeah, one's Detroit, so they gotta
Yeah.
play them. That yes, that could. It
Well, that's
could
probably division title and
like Detroit
and
only
they could be the
has
first
one
round bye.
loss, but
Yeah.
if they get another loss, Detroit loses again.
Yeah,
Then
that could be a big
game
deal.
might
It'll be a trap game coming for them,
that
Yeah.
game might count.
And I mean, Aaron Jones is playing well. That line's playing well. Like,
dude. It's a good
I-
game.
they could be a team that could scare people and end up walking out of here with a trophy at the end of the year, and everybody's like, "Whew, forgot they were here."
Yeah,
They could be the Giants of this season.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, they're a little more successful than we were. Like,
Sam
we really
Darnold-
came out of
they're
left
definitely
field,
not letting
but
Sam Darnold go. If
No,
that happens.
no.
especially with McCarthy coming off of a knee injury, you got to make sure he's
You
good first.
just calm
Just sit
down.
there, breathe. Make sure that
You got
knee
him
gets
for 4
better.
more years. Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
only 21, and he's barely 21.
He's a
So, like, he
baby,
is young.
so-
Mhm.
You bring him out, let him sit until he's 25, and then put him in the
Still got
game.
breast milk and everything. You
He'd still be younger than Bo Nix.
know? Just chill out. So
But-
yeah, I wouldn't blame him.
I think the world needs to go ahead and put those indicators back on and remember that I'm hearing people talk about Green Bay more than Minnesota. Like,
Yeah,
it's a scary team. People have been
NFC
talking
North-
about
I mean-
them for a
The
reason.
NFC North, besides
Oh, it's terrifying.
It's
It's
nuts.
terrifying.
So,
And I mean, if the Bears can get a coach, they could be terrifying.
well, we won't know until
goodness.
next year. They're done.
Yeah.
there. Oh
I'm
my
hearing
goodness, that was
Vrabel
so
possibly.
bad. That was bad.
Yeah, that was
Like,
atrocious because the Niners sucked up into the
oh my
season.
goodness, that was
But,
so bad.
Dude, the nine Garundo went off.
Well, speaking of, and I heard he's actually hurt again. That brings us to Thursday night football, which is the Rams and the Niners.
The Rams.
I don't think I've picked. I don't know who to pick. I'm gonna
The
go ahead and talk
Rams.
this and pick this at the end.
the Rams.
If that Rams offense comes out like they did against the Bills, yes.
Yeah, they got the Rams.
If the
I
Rams
got the
team from this
49ers.
weekend shows up, they win.
Yeah.
If the Niners team from this weekend shows up, they win. The problem
I
with this
think
division
some of
is
that
you
Niners-
don't know who's showing up.
I think that Niners team went this weekend with a lot to do with how bad Chicago is.
Okay.
I think it was more
uh,
how bad Chicago is than how good.
But
the
like
49ers,
we just said, Garundo hurt his foot. He might not be a go. They can't keep a running back healthy.
So okay, well that makes my decision for me. We'll go Rams.
And Trent Williams was out last game. I think he's back this game, but he's still messed up. I mean, he lost
Yeah.
two.
And versus them, that pass rush is all they have on defense. Now that pass rush is good, so it can be all they have. But yeah, they did.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Rams.
They're gonna go to Rams.
Yeah, Rams.
Yeah. Okay. Clean sweep for the LA team this week.
Yep.
So, it's gonna
So the Niners are gonna win.
I mean, San Francisco.
Every time we clean sweep that easily,
Not every
like,
time, but when it's
I
like,
will-
oh,
that
that
easily,
team,
yeah. When it's that
I will
like,
be doing a
all right.
Thursday parlay.
okay. We'll bring it up.
Yeah.
We'll bring it up Saturday and then
that you did it.
yeah, because
Yeah.
they gonna fit in the short. But
Yeah.
I think this week's parlay, I'm not just doing anytime touchdowns. I'm gonna put some weird stuff in. It's gonna get fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna get strange.
That sounds
They
right.
make noises like animals.
I
but,
can't think of the line.
Oh God, that's funny. All right, well, that pretty much takes care of everything until we see some of these games actually played, and we'll get back at y'all with the picks for Sunday because we don't want to do them right now. But no, I'm just playing. But you know what that means. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe,
Share.
put the notification bell. Hit us on Instagram, hit us on Twitter, and see y'all next time. All right, peace.